The iPhone has received tons of new updates since its release last fall, and in today's video, I want to show you all these amazing new features in this 2022 iPhone Beginner's Guide. In this video, we're going to show you how to set up your iPhone and customize it to your needs. Then we're going to dive into all the incredible tips, tricks, and hidden features that are now available on your iPhone, like switching between your lock screens with complete ease, just like this. And keep in mind that these new updates are also going to be available on the iPhone 14 when it's released. So by the time that iPhone 14 is released, you'll be able to use it like an absolute expert. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video, our 2022 Beginner's Guide on your iPhone. If you have your phone updated to iOS 16, what you can actually do is add a widget on your home screen that will show you the battery percentage of your AirPods at the moment. So this is only if you have iOS 16. We've created tons of videos on iOS 16. If you want to get early access, just check one of those out. But if you want to edit your home screen to see your battery percentage for your AirPods, all you have to do is just hold this down right here, click customize, and then now if we click on this widget section right here, you're gonna see we have this option to choose the battery percentage of our AirPods. So whenever you look at your phone, your home screen, you're gonna see the battery percentage of your AirPods and how much charging you have left or how much you need to charge them to have them fully charged, ready to use. So I'm gonna add this right here, and now I have 4 widgets on my home screen, and one of those will be my AirPods battery percentage. So make sure to update your phone to iOS 16. Check out our previous videos if you wanna do this, so you can have your battery percentage for your AirPods connected right on the home screen of your iPhone. If you haven't updated your phone to the newest version of iOS, all you have to do is just go to settings, go to general, and then click software update right here. And then you're gonna see that I'm updated to iOS 16. And if you haven't updated your phone to iOS 16 yet, stick around to the end of the video. I'm gonna show you how to gain early access to this new update so you can have access to all these amazing features that come with this new update. So stick around and I'll show you how to get that early access by the end of this video. As you can see, we're on the home page of my iPhone, and you're gonna see that there's tons of apps and widgets to look at. So when you get your iPhone's gonna come with tons of apps that are already pre-installed to your iPhone. These are all the essential apps like your photos, camera, text messages, calling, FaceTime, mail, and whatnot. So these are all the apps that you don't have to worry about to download off the App Store. They're gonna be on your phone as soon as you get it. And as you can see, if we scroll over, you're gonna see all the apps that I have downloaded, and tons of these apps are great for the iPhone. I'm gonna show you guys some of these apps later on in the video and why you guys should get started with these apps when you get your iPhone. But if you're looking, this is the display of the iPhone. As you can see, like all Apple products, it's a great interface and great display. And then as you can see, we have my widgets right here. I'm gonna show you guys how to create your own widgets and personalize them to your needs. But this is one of my widgets right here. I think it's super cool feature for the iPhone. Like I said, I'll show you guys how to set these up. But this is the homepage of the iPhone, and I'm going to show you guys some other great features that come along with the iPhone, such as the control center. So depending on what kind of iPhone you have, you can access the control center in different ways. For this specific iPhone I have right here, to get to the control center, all you have to do is just swipe down where this battery icon is, and you're going to see it's going to take us to this control center with tons of different features. I'm going to walk you guys through all of these so you guys get a good idea of what these are and what they do for your iPhone. So the first icon we have is the airplane mode, which is right here. And what this does is when you turn that on, when you're on an airplane, it'll cut off all Wi-Fi and cellular data so the plane can take off without having any troubles. On top of this, we have our cellular data, which is right here. You're going to want to turn that on and keep that on all the time to make phone calls, send messages, and whatnot. We have our Wi-Fi. So as soon as you get your phone, you're going to want to turn on and connect to a Wi-Fi. To do that is super easy. All you have to do is just go to settings, and then we're going to go down to Wi-Fi. As you can see, I'm connected. So when you get your iPhone, you want to connect to your Wi-Fi to be able to get internet and access all the other features on your iPhone. So just enter the password of the specific Wi-Fi username you are using, and you'll be all set up with your Wi-Fi in no time, and you're going to be able to use your phone to the maximum of your abilities. Next, we have our Bluetooth. So this is going to allow you to connect to any devices such as your AirPods or any headphones to listen to music or audio. So you're going to definitely want to have that turned on when you get your iPhone if you want to listen to anything or connect to any Bluetooth devices. So I encourage you guys to turn that on at all times, especially when you want to connect to something. Next, we have our music right here. As you can see, this is the music tab. If we hold this down, it's going to show all my playlists and music options I have. If I want to listen to music, I can just press play right there. And you're gonna be able to play music right away using your iPhone. So that's the music tab right there. And then next we have our orientation lock turned on. So what this means is depending on how I rotate my phone, whether it's horizontal or vertical, the screen's gonna stay in the same position it is right now. So depending on your preference, you can orient your iPhone's display depending on how you like. But for example, if I turn this off and then I go to text messages right here, you're gonna see that when I rotate my phone now, since I turned orientation lock off, the iPhone's going to rotate with that orientation of the phone. So if you prefer holding your phone this way and using it this way, you can gladly do so. That's just because I have the orientation lock turned off. So if we go next, we have this focus tabs right here. So by holding this down, you're going to see we have tons of different options to choose from depending on your focus mode. So we have do not disturb, personal, work, and sleep. So depending on what you're doing, whether you're sleeping or working, you can turn on a do not disturb mode for that action. So for example, if you're sleeping and I click this, you're not going to receive any notifications and your iPhone's going to get dimmer for the time being while you're sleeping. And then when you wake back up, all you have to do is just turn that off. I'm going to dive into more of these features later, but the do not disturb feature is a great part of the iPhone for any of them. So if you want to work and you don't want to have any distractions, I do recommend turning on do not disturb. This is going to prevent you from getting any notifications while you're doing that work. And then next we have the control center's brightness section. So this is the brightness of the iPhone. You can increase it or dim it depending on your liking. I prefer it right around in the middle. And say, for example, depending on the type of day or however you want your settings, you can actually alter your display of your screen through this brightness section on the iPhone. For example, if I hold down that icon, we have dark mode, night shift, and true tone. So if I turn on dark mode, what this means is my iPhone's going to essentially have a black background or a darker background opposed to having the light background it has right now. So if I turn that on, you're going to see my iPhone's going to become darker and the background's going to become darker for my iPhone. But like I said, this is up to you depending on the time of day or depending on how you like to see your screen. But that's one feature in the brightness section. If I go back and hold it down again, you're going to see we have night shift. So night shift is for when you're going to bed and you want to go on your phone. This is going to create a more yellow, dim screen that's going to put less strain on your eyes before you go to bed, because when you go to bed and you're on your phone with that bright screen, it actually can affect your sleep in a negative way. So I definitely recommend turning on that night shift before you go to bed if you want to go on your phone. So by turning that on, you're going to see that the iPhone's going to become a dimmer color, more yellowish, and this is going to allow you to go on your phone before you go to bed without having that strain or hurting your eyes. So I definitely recommend doing that before you go to bed if you do want to go on your phone, and this is a great feature to prevent any eye damage for your iPhones. If we go back to brightness, I'm going to shut off night shift right here. And then you're going to see we have True Tone. So by clicking True Tone, it's going to bring out more vibrant colors in the display of your iPhone. So this is up to you. This is just a preference. So if you turn on True Tone, your iPhone's going to get more vibrant and more display with the colors of the background. So this is one feature. I know the iPad has it set to this feature because it's a very nice and vibrant display with this True Tone. But like I said, that's completely up to you. That's just a preference. I prefer it off right now, but like I said, that is your call. And that's a little bit about the brightness icon on the control center. Next, we have our volume right here. So this can adjust your volume depending on how loud you want it. If you hold it down right here, you're going to see you have the ability to adjust to make it either louder or quieter. And then next, we have all these great features down here. So these are more intuitive, intelligent features that come with the iPhone. We have our flashlight, obviously. So by clicking that, you're going to see that my iPhone's flashlight turns on. That's pretty easy to use. It comes out of right here. And that's another feature in the control center of your iPhone. So if we go back, I'm going to shut off my flashlight because I don't want to waste any battery. We have our timer section. This is going to take you to the clock app or the timer app for your iPhone. You can set timers, create stopwatches depending on what you need. This takes you directly to the app. So that's one way to get to it opposed to having to scroll and find that app. Next, if we go back to the control center, you're going to see we have our calculator. This is going to take us to the calculator app right here. So you can put in any numbers if you have to do any math. It'll take you right to that app opposed to having to go find that app by scrolling. Next, we go back to the control center. We're going to have our camera. This is also a shortcut to get to your camera app. It's going to just take you directly to the camera. If you need to take any photos quickly, it'll take you right there to take any photos, videos, portrait modes, whatever that may be. Then also we have our battery. So this is going to tell us how much battery we have left on our phone and if we want to turn on battery saver mode. So say you're using your phone and you want to remain or retain the battery you have without it draining, you can turn on low battery mode right here. And what this is going to do, it's going to inhibit some features on your iPhone so you can have more battery power over a longer period of time. And then lastly, we have this hearing icon right now. So this actually has multiple features. So if I hold this down, it's going to show that we have a speaker, a background sounds, a live listens, then we have headphones accommodations. So say you are doing work and you like to have some sort of background noise, or if you're sleeping and you like to sleep with some sort of noise in the background, you can actually turn on multiple background noises to help you do that. So for example, if you turn on background sounds right here, you're going to see it's going to take us to this Oceans volume or Oceans tab on the background sounds. We have multiple background sounds to choose from. We have balanced noise. bright noise, dark noise, rain, all these options. So depending on what you prefer, you can turn any of these background sounds on for your iPhone. This is a relatively new feature for the iPhones. So if you like to do work or you like to sleep with some sort of noise on in the background, you can gladly do that by turning on background sounds. I'm going to shut it off right now. But that's one great feature for the iPhone speaker icon. We have Live Listen, which is going to allow you to connect a compatible audio device to use Live Listen. And then we have headphone accommodations, which is the phone and media section right here. So if we click on that, it's going to allow you to have headphone accommodations for your phone and any media that you're listening to at the moment. So you can shut that off or click which headphone accommodations for your phone and media that you want. So these are some features for the hearing icon of the iPhone's control center. So these are all the different features you can access on the icons of the control center. So this is definitely worth checking out when you get your new iPhone. And this is going to allow you to get more shortcuts and easily access different features on your iPhone. But now since I've walked you guys through these features, we're going to dive into some other great features to get you started with your brand new iPhone.
If you're still using old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning charging cables, it is time for you to say goodbye to those. Your phone has incredible MagSafe technology built right into it, which allows you to wirelessly and magnetically charge your devices. If you're going to invest so much money into an iPhone, then you should be giving yourself a premium experience, which all starts with something that you need to do every day, and that is charging your actual device. Get the absolute most out of your iPhone with LGear's 2-in-1 lightning charging stand. This stand allows you to magnetically and wirelessly charge both your iPhone and your AirPods simultaneously. Place your phone anywhere on the sleek charging stand and you're going to feel that magnet automatically attach right to your phone. LGear wanted to make sure that you can use your phone for all of its uses without having to take it off the stand, which is why they included dual coil technology so you can use your phone both vertically and horizontally in landscape mode. This means that you can still send your messages, emails, or anything else, or you can flip your phone sideways and watch your favorite videos and movies while your phone is still being charged in the background. This stand is made with the highest quality materials like metal and tempered glass, and they also put non-slip silicone on the bottom of the stand. LGear used official MagSafe technology, so you never need to worry about your phone falling off the stand or having to fidget around with your phone to get it in the right position. As I already mentioned, this is a 2-in-1 lightning charging stand, so you can charge two devices at the same time by using the second wireless charger on the back of this stand. This is perfect for charging a pair of headphones or even a second iPhone. Wait no longer and finally go upgrade your charging experience by going to LGear.com. Stop using those old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning cables and upgrade to the 2-in-1 lightning charging stand that's perfect for your desk or your nightstand, and it's also being sold at an incredibly discounted rate. So go to LGear.com. The link's on the screen and down in the description. Enjoy.
Hey Siri, Lumos.
Flashlight on.
The trick that I just showed you all is actually a spell that is used in Harry Potter. So for all those Harry Potter fans, I'm sure that most of you are aware that by casting the spell Lumos with your magic wand, it causes your wand to light up and act as a flashlight, and you can essentially do this with a new update on your iPhone. And to do this, you want to turn on Hey Siri, and then you can activate any of these Harry Potter commands that I'm about to show you, and let's dive right into it. To turn on Hey Siri, you're just going to want to go to your settings right here, and then scroll all the way down till you see Siri in search, and it's super easy to do. Just turn on listen for Hey Siri right here. Now you're going to set it up saying Hey Siri and just click continue right here. Hey Siri. And now that Hey Siri is set up, you can activate it and cast the spell Lumos if you're a Harry Potter fan. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this again just so you got a good understanding of it. So we're just going to click done right here, and now let me show you how this works. Hey Siri. Lumos. And just like that, if I turn my phone around, you're gonna see my flashlight is on and I can use it for whenever I need it. Now that we have our flashlight turned on using the spell Lumos, if you wanna shut it off using a Harry Potter spell, you can actually do that as well. And it's similar to using Lumos. You just have to say, Hey Siri, Knox. And just like that, by saying Knox, your flashlight will shut off in a similar fashion to it turned on when you use Lumos with your Harry Potter spell. So this is one other feature with Harry Potter that you can use on your iPhone if you want to turn on and turn off your flashlight. But let's dive into other amazing features on all of your Apple products. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure all of you use Safari to look up any information and find any information on the internet. But you guys actually have the ability to change where the search bar is on your iPhone. So as you can see, we have it up right here, but after the new iOS 15 update, it actually moved the search bar down here, but I moved it back because I prefer it up here. And I want to show you guys how to do that because I know people vary in opinion on where they like to have their search bar added. So I'm going to show you guys where to add that and how to update that in your settings. Super easy to do. All you have to do is just go to settings right here. Then you're going to scroll down to Safari right here. Super easy to do. You're going to see this ability in this tab section where it's going to say tab bar or single tab. I have mine on the single tab right now, and this means that the search bar is going to be at the top of the Safari app. But if you want it below, you can just click this right here, and then we're going to go back to the Safari app, and you're going to see that now the search bar is down here. So this is up to you. This is what your preference is. I prefer it up there, but I know a lot of people vary in this idea and opinion. So if you guys want to have your search bar down here, you can gladly do that, or you can have it up here. Completely up to you, but this is a feature you guys can access in the settings of your iPhone once you get it. All iPhones have great speakers that allow you to listen to your audio and music very loudly, but I want to show you guys how you guys actually can increase that volume and listen to your music out loud even louder. So I want to show you guys how to do this. It's going to allow you to listen to your music so much louder when you're not using your headphones. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this right now. It's super easy to do. All you want to do is just go to accessibility right here. Then once we get to accessibility, you're going to want to go to audio and visual, which is located right here. And then by clicking that, you're going to see this headphone accommodations tab. So we have that off right now, but if we go to it and just turn it on, you're going to see we have all these options to choose from now. And as you can see, my volume's at moderate, and this is what the standard iPhone comes with. It's going to start with moderate. But if you want to have your speakers listen and have volume much louder through your speakers, you're going to want to turn this to strong. And you guys can actually compare after you watch this video, listening to your music through your speakers at slight, moderate, and strong. And you're going to notice the difference that when you put it on strong, you're going to hear that music so much louder through your speakers opposed to having on moderate and slight. And this is definitely something I recommend checking out if you prefer to listen to your music or audio out loud through the speakers opposed to using a headphone. And you guys, I want you to try the difference after this video, and you guys are going to notice that your headphone accommodations and your music is going to be so much louder once you turn this to strong on the headphone accommodations tab in your settings on your iPhone. So definitely check that out. If you go to the settings app on your iPhone, you're going to see there's tons of features you can activate and turn on by using all these amazing features in the settings app. But I want to talk about one in particular that's going to allow you to use the back of your iPhone to activate gestures depending on what you need. So for this, it is super easy to do and it is super cool, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up. All you have to do is just go to settings. You're going to want to scroll down to accessibility, which is located right here, and then you're going to want to scroll down and click touch. Then lastly, we're going to want to scroll all the way down, and you're going to see this back tap option. So by clicking this, you're going to see we have an option for double tap and triple tap. For the sake of the video, let's just go to double tap first. And by clicking on double tap, you're going to see we have all these different systems we can choose to activate when using the back of our iPhone. So for example, if we click flashlight, for example, on double tap, what's going to happen is if I turn on my iPhone and double click it right here, you're going to see that the flashlight turns on just by clicking the back of my iPhone, which is super cool and is a great hidden feature that I'm sure you guys would like to know about. So by doing that, just by double tapping the back of my iPhone, you're going to see the flashlight turns on. And then also on top of this, we have tons of other options to choose from, like control center, home, lock screen, notification center, screenshot. So for example, we go to screenshot now. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to double click the back of my iPhone like this, and you're going to see it's going to take a screenshot that's located right here. And this is another feature you can do on your iPhone's back tap setting. If you guys look at my lock screen, you'll also notice that the notifications are now at the bottom of the lock screen opposed to the top in previous iOS updates. This is a brand new feature for iOS 16 as well with the lock screen. And now it allows notifications to go onto the bottom of the screen so they're out of your way when you're viewing the weather or any other information you want to see on your lock screen. This allows them to be out of the way so you guys can look at anything you want. And then if you want to click on the notification, you guys can just view them down here. But otherwise, this is a brand new feature I wanted to show you guys. Now they're out of the way, which I think is super convenient for iPhone users. And if you guys want to just click on those notifications, all you have to do is just click them and it'll take you right there after entering your password or using your Face ID to get into your iPhone. So definitely check that out when you guys get the chance. iOS 16 also has brand new focus mode settings that allow you to link a certain focus mode with that certain wallpaper you're using at the moment. So for example, like I previously showed you guys can choose multiple wallpapers on your lock screen with your iPhone, and you guys can link certain focus modes depending on the time of the day with each of those wallpapers. So say for example with this wallpaper, I want to link a certain focus mode. I just hold that down. Then by clicking that, you guys are going to see we have the option to select a focus mode to turn on with this specific lock screen. We can choose from do not disturb, personal, sleep, or work. So I'm going to click do not disturb right here, just normal one. So this is the do not disturb mode for this specific wallpaper. But say I want to go to a new wallpaper, I just hold that down, then go to this one, for example, and by clicking on this and holding it down, you guys are going to see we can choose a different focus mode for this specific wallpaper. For the previous wallpaper, I choose do not disturb, but say for this one, I want to choose sleep. I just click sleep for this one. And now you guys are going to see that for this specific mode, we have sleep. And then for this wallpaper, we have do not disturb. And then for any of my wallpapers, I can choose a certain focus mode to link with that specific wallpaper. This is a very convenient and useful tool depending on what wallpapers you want to use and which focus mode you want to use during the day with your iOS 16 update. So definitely check that out if you guys want to better focus when using your phone. Just choose that wallpaper and link that specific focus mode. And you guys can do this right now with iOS 16. So definitely give that a try. Then come back to this video for more great features on iOS 16. And great new focus mode settings that come with it. If you want to create or edit a new lock screen, all you have to do is just hold down on a lock screen like this. It's going to zoom out, and then you have multiple options to choose between new lock screens. So for example, if we want to click add new right here, we just click that. And as you can see, Apple created tons of new wallpapers for your lock screen. We have anywhere from feature to weather and astronomy. We have emoji ones down here. We have a new collection down here, tons of different ones to choose from. So say for example, you guys want to have the weather on your lock screen so you can see it at all times, so you can know what it's like outside before you go out. We can just click weather and astronomy right here, and then you guys can edit that to make sure you guys can customize that to your needs. Then we're going to click done right here. And as you guys can see, this is my new lock screen right here. So this is one of the many lock screens you guys can choose from. As you can see, it even shows when the sunset's gonna occur. But if we go back to this, and I wanna show you guys another one right now, we have the option to customize this one. We can click done, and then we can go even create another lock screen. You can have as many as you want on your lock screen so you guys can switch between them with ease. If we go back, say we wanna do an emoji one, we can click this right here. And as you can see, we have the fish emojis in the background of my lock screen. So if we hold down the iPhone right here, the lock screen, you're going to see we have this option to click customize. And then by doing so, we can remove certain widgets. So if I click right here, and for example, say I want to get rid of the AQI because I feel like it's not a necessary piece of data we need on our lock screen, I can click minus right here and I'll remove that. Then we can add the battery percentage if we want, and that'll show how much battery is left on my phone. Before even entering my phone, it'll be right there on the lock screen. We also have tons of other widgets you guys can add. You can add the calendar, clock, fitness, home, all these options. Essentially any information or widget you want to add to the lock screen, you can do so. Just make sure you remove certain ones before doing so you guys can have those featured on your lock screen. Because like I said, AQI, I felt like that wasn't an important piece of information I needed. So if you guys want to remove certain ones, you just click the minus button, then you can add any widgets you'd like on your home screen. And you can do this with any of the lock screens that you create, and you can choose between those with ease. So you can see all the widgets and important information you need right at your fingertips before entering into your iPhone. And like I said, this is an incredible new feature for iOS 16. So if you guys want to have widgets on your lock screen or customize them in any way you want, you can do that with iOS 16. It's super cool, and I definitely recommend checking that out as soon as you have iOS 16 installed on your iPhone. I want to take a quick break from the video to introduce to you guys an incredible app where you can earn rewards and other great prizes simply by just answering questions, taking surveys, and sharing feedback, and that app is Quick Thoughts. Using our exclusive link I'm about to share with you guys can earn all these rewards by just answering thoughtfully different surveys and taking surveys and other quizzes, and I'm going to show you guys how to access that link right now. Claiming free rewards and other great prizes with Quick Thoughts using our exclusive link, all you have to do is just go to Safari or any other web browser and type in bit.ly/getquickthoughts. That is bit.ly/getquickthoughts. It's also in the link in the description of this video, and it is right here on the screen. In case you forget it, make sure to check those links out after this video. But basically all you have to do is just type that in and click go. It is going to actually take us to the app on the App Store itself. So essentially it's going to give you an overview of the app right here. And look, if you look right here, it's going to show you all the different rewards and prizes you can actually win, such as gift cards, different discounts, cashback, and other great rewards all from this app just by taking simple surveys and sharing feedback on certain things. I'm going to show you guys the app in a second, but this is a quick preview of it. And all you have to do is just download it today. Once we're on the app page using the link we gave you guys, you're just going to click open. It's going to take us to the Quick Thoughts app. It's going to ask you to sign up, or if you're an existing user, just put in your information. But it's completely free to use. And keep in mind that you guys are supporting our channel by using the link we shared with you. But also, on top of that, you guys are getting access to some of the best rewards and prizes with the different surveys that Quick Thoughts comes with by using our exclusive link. So definitely keep that in mind and definitely use our link when downloading Quick Thoughts. On top of that, this is an overall win-win app where you guys actually have the chance to win great rewards and prizes simply by just taking quizzes and different surveys. So you guys do not want to miss out on this opportunity, and make sure to click that link. It is bit.ly/getquickthoughts. It's in the link in the description of the video, so just click that when this video is over, and thank you guys for watching this part of the video. Enjoy. When adding new wallpapers to your iOS 16's iPhone, you guys can actually do a photo shuffle as well, and by clicking this is going to allow you to choose multiple photos you want to be shown on your wallpaper, and then throughout the day, these photos are going to shift depending on what time of day it is, and it'll show all those photos that you added onto your lock screen, and it'll just continue to change throughout the day as you use your phone. I think this is a super cool way to integrate your photos with your wallpaper, so definitely check that out when you guys get the chance. I think it's super cool, and that's another great feature you guys can use using the wallpaper on iOS 16 with your new iPhone. As you can see, I'm currently drafting up an email to send in my messaging app on my iPhone, and as you can see right here, it says schedule to send later, and all you have to do is just long press on the send button to schedule a time to send this later. So if I don't want to send this now and I feel like a better time to send it is in a few hours, all I have to do is just long press on the send button, and then I can send it at a time I want to. So for example, let's do this right now. I'm going to type in hello there just to have some content in my message. So let me just finish typing this out. And then now that I want to send this, I'm going to hold down right here. And now I have the option to send now, send at 9 p.m. tonight, send 9 p.m. tomorrow, or send later. So let's do send at 9 p.m. tonight. And then it'll actually directly send this letter at 9 p.m. tonight, opposed to me having to send it now. So this is a great new tool if you guys want to send out emails at a certain time on your email app. So I definitely recommend checking this out, and it's very useful on iOS 16, so give it a try when you get the chance. With iOS 16, you guys can also share play via text message, which is a brand new feature for this phone and this iOS update. And essentially what this means is you can actually share any audio or content you guys are watching at the moment in your text messaging app and send that to whoever you want, and they can actually watch along or listen along to whatever you're watching at the moment while in the text message app. And while you guys are doing this, you guys can actually text about this while it's going on. And I want to show you guys a little bit how this is done. So say for example, we go to Apple TV right here, and now you guys can see we have Spider-Man Homecoming right here, and say I want to share that with someone who wants to watch this movie with me, and we can type and text about it while we're watching it. I want to show you guys how this is done. So all you have to do is just hold down on this movie or whatever you guys want to share. Then we can click the option share right here. And then now we have the option right here where it says share play. So this is super cool. I'm going to click share play right here. And now we have the option to share that with any of our contacts we want. So I want to share it with my mom or my friend. I can just type that in. And now we can either FaceTime or text about that movie while watching it at the same time. This is a brand new feature, and it's very efficient if you guys want to talk about a movie or a song that you guys are listening to. I definitely recommend trying it out if you guys like watching or listening to the same type of music or watching the same type of movies. You guys can actually watch it right at the same time and text or FaceTime about it while doing so. So definitely try out that share play if you guys want to watch something together. It's super cool, and it's a brand new feature on iOS 16 I wanted to share with you guys. So definitely try that out when you guys get the chance. It is super cool. So as you can see, I created a new message, and before I send it, this is the feature I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is the ability to undo messages or edit them after you send them, and it's a brand new feature I want to show you guys. It's super cool. So let's dive into it, and I'm going to show you guys how this is done. So say for example, I want to just text this hi right here. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to click hi, and then I'm going to hold down that message right after it's sent, and then you're going to see I have the option to undo the send or edit the send. So if I want to undo the send, all I have to do is just click undo, and now that's going to be disappeared from that contact and that text message. So say I type hi again right here, send that like this. Now I'm going to hold down that hi again right here, and then we're going to have the option to edit that message. So we're going to click hi and edit that message. I'm going to say hi, how are you? So instead of saying hi, I'm going to type this instead because I just edited that message. This is a brand new feature for iOS 16 that I think is super cool. It allows you to fix any text messages you wanted to fix before sending them because we never had that privilege beforehand. So if you guys need to edit a message or unsend a message, you guys can do that now with iOS 16. I definitely recommend doing it because it is a great tool for future text messages. And on top of this, it's important to note that you guys can only do this with recent messages. If they're messages from a long time ago, you won't be able to edit or unsend them. So when you send a message recently, that's when you're going to be able to edit and unsend those messages. So just keep that in mind. You can't do it with older messages, but messages that you just sent recently, you can edit them or unsend them in any way you want. And I just wanted to run that by you guys because this is a great new feature for iOS 16. So definitely try that out when you guys get the chance. It's super cool and I absolutely love it. Another great new feature for the messaging app with iOS 16 is you actually have the ability now to scan certain texts from your photos, and that will translate into a text message directly from that photo. And I think this is a super cool feature I want to show you guys, and it's super easy to do. So let me show you guys how this is done. So for example, as you can see, we're in my new message right here. We're just going to hold down on this text box right here, and you guys are going to see we have the option to scan a text message right here. So if we click that, it's going to take us to our photos right here or our camera. And say, for example, I want to scan a text of this perfume bottle right here. All I have to do is just place this in front of the camera like this. And as you guys can see, it's a bit blurry, but I'm going to pick that up. And now it's going to translate right into that text message. It's going to say Tom Ford and the name of the perfume. And that's a simple example of how you guys can scan a text and convert that right into a text message. And then you guys can send that to whoever you want. This is a brand new feature for iOS 16. Like I said, iOS 16 has a ton of new features for the text messaging and iMessage on your iPhone. So these are awesome features I definitely think you guys should check out when you get the chance. These are all incredible and definitely super cool. So feel free to try those out when you guys get the chance and update your phone to iOS 16. One of the coolest new features for the photo app with iOS 16 that I forgot to talk about earlier is the ability to lift a certain subject or picture off of a background and use that and edit that in any way you like. This is super cool and I want to show you guys how this is done, so let's dive right into it. So let's go to the Photos app right here, and as you can see, I have a picture of my Apple Watch on this desk, and say I just want to remove this subject, which is the Apple Watch, away from the background, and all I have to do is just hold down the subject, which is the Apple Watch in this case, and watch what happens. By holding that down, now the option is to copy or share that specific subject and remove the background completely. So say I want to share this subject, I'm going to just click share right here. I'm going to create a new text messages. And now only the Apple Watch is going to show up in this text message, which I shared, instead of the background being there as well. So this is a brand new feature showing off the intelligence that iOS 16 comes with. It's some very intuitive software. It's pretty amazing. So definitely check that out if you guys want to try this new feature on iOS 16 with your iPhone. I'm just on the home page of my Safari app. And as you can see, it looks normal like it usually would with any of the apps and the previous updates on iOS. But I want to show you guys the brand new feature, and that occurs when you click the tab button right here. And as you guys can see, I have all the tabs that are currently open. And one of the first new features I'm sure you guys notice is you have the ability to search between tabs that you have open. I only have 3 at the moment, but say you had a lot of them open at once, you have the ability to search, type whatever tabs you guys wanted to find those or locate them. You can also use dictation to say what you need to bring up those tabs and find those right at your fingertips. But this is one new feature on iOS 16 with Safari where you can just search between tabs just by typing in specific pointers or information that is in that specific tab on Safari. So this allows for efficient search, and you guys should definitely try that out when you guys get the chance. I also want to show you guys what happens when you click this 3 tab section with the drop down arrow right here. So let's click on this, and you guys are going to see it's going to take us to this tab groups page where it's going to show that we have 3 tabs right here. We have a private section, a new empty tab group, and a new tab group from 3 tabs. So these are all brand new features on iOS 16. I'm going to walk you guys through these right now. So right now we have our check next to the 3 tabs. This is essentially this page right here with the 3 tabs I have open at the moment. So that doesn't say much, but if we go back, there's also this brand new private section. So right here, by clicking that, it's going to take us to a private browsing mode. And essentially what this says is Safari won't remember the pages you visited, your search history, or your autofill information after you click close a tab in the private browsing mode. And right now we're in that private browsing mode. And essentially what this allows you to do is search things up. And if you want to keep these things private that you search up, you can keep them in this private tab section. This will be only accessible to you, and you guys can access that by just clicking this drop down arrow and go into private. And then once you're here, you guys can search whatever you want in this private tab section and keep it in here as long as you want. So this is a great new feature for iOS 16 with Safari. So definitely try that out if you guys want to search some things up and you want to keep that private to yourself. And then next, if we go back right here, we go back to 3 tabs. I want to start back where we were. And then we click this drop down arrow again. You're going to see this new empty tab group right here option where it gives the plus button next to it. So let's click that and see what happens. Basically, what's going to pop up is this new tab group, and you can enter a name for this tab group. This tab group will sync across all of your Apple devices that are synced with your iCloud. So say I want to name this tab group me or personal right here like this. We can do that, then click save. So now this is my private personal tab group. And right here by accessing this, you can add as many tabs as you want in this section on my personal folder that I just created, or you can work with already what you have. And then also you guys are going to notice we have this option button right here. And if we click this, basically what we can do is send this information in this tab group to anyone we want to if you feel like it's necessary. So you have the option to send any of this information on your Safari tabs that you have open in this section to anyone you want, which is a brand new feature for iOS 16. So you can essentially add as many tab groups as you like on the Safari app once you update your phone to iOS 16, which is a brand new feature that's definitely worth checking out when you guys get the chance. But if we click done right here and just click this tab group again, and then we click my personal down here, and now we have the option to edit, and I want to show you guys essentially what this does. So by clicking edit, we have these 3 dots pop up on this 3 tab section right here, and you have the ability to copy these links and send them anywhere you want. I just wanted to show you guys that. Then next we also have these 3 link dots right here. And by clicking that, you can rename the name of this tab group, or you can delete it permanently. So it's completely up to you when you want to edit it. I just wanted to show you guys these features so you know when using Safari after your phone's updated to iOS 16. But overall, this is a great new feature for Safari on the iPhone. So definitely try this out when you update your phone to iOS 16. And let's move on to the next feature. I want to take a quick break from the video to introduce to you guys Rakuten, the best app to get cash back and other great deals. With Rakuten, you're going to be able to shop at stores you love and earn great rewards and other great deals just by using this app. And also with our exclusive link with Rakuten, you're going to be able to earn an additional $30 just by using it. So I'm going to show you guys how to access that link and earn your free $30 right now. Claim your free $30 from Rakuten using this exclusive link. All you want to do is just go to Safari or any web browser you have and type in bit.ly/getebatesbonus. That is bit.ly/getebatesbonus. Now that's in the link in the description as well of this video, and it's on the screen right here, so make sure to check those out to find it at the end of this video. But this link is exclusive to AppFind, so you only can get this $30 from using this link. So we made sure to get you guys the best rewards possible through this partnership, and you guys are also supporting our channel by doing this, so I want to thank you guys for that. But let's click on the link right here. It'll be in the description, like I said, and it's going to take you to this page, and it's going to say, ARC invites you to get $30 once you join and spend $30. So all you have to do is just create an account on Rakuten, which is completely free, no charges or costs involved. And once you spend that $30 on Rakuten, you're going to get a free additional $30 on top of that. So it's a win-win because you're going to be able to get free $30, and you're going to be able to get cash back while shopping at your favorite stores. So all you have to do is just put in your email and create a password, and then you are good to go with this exclusive link with Rakuten. Or using our exclusive link, I want to show you guys the Rakuten app. It is right here. It is super easy to use and navigate. It has up to 3,500 plus stores where you can earn cash back and other great rewards. So odds are that if there's 3,500 plus stores, one of these are going to be your favorite stores to shop at. So you're losing money if you essentially do not download this app and use our exclusive link to get that extra $30. But as you can see, there's tons of different sections to choose from. Stores our members love. For example, we got Macy's and Walmart. At Macy's, you can earn 10% cash back. Other great deals in the category section. So if you have a specific category you want to look into for sports and goods or health and beauty or any of these, you can gladly go to do that on this category section. But if we click on sports and outdoors, for example, we're going to see Lululemon, Athleta, Adidas, all these other stores right here where you can earn cash back. We're going to click on Lululemon. It's going to show you the 2% cash back right here and more information. It's going to tell you when it expires. It's going to show you these top coupons. But this is just one of the categories of many. anything you want to shop, essentially Rakuten will have that. So you guys definitely got to download this app. You're losing out on money if you aren't using Rakuten. And keep in mind that you're also going to get an additional $30. So you're overall saving tons of money by using our exclusive link and using Rakuten in general. And do not miss out on this opportunity, guys. Enjoy. With iOS 16, there's also a family sharing option, which is brand new. And I want to show you guys a little bit more information about this. So let's go to settings. This is where you guys can locate it. Just all you have to do is just go to settings right here, then scroll down or just click the name of your Apple ID. And then as you guys see, as we scroll down, you're going to see this family sharing option where it says learn more. So let's click on that so I can give you guys some more information about this. So essentially what family sharing does is you can share your subscription and music, movie, and other media purchases with up to 5 people, like your family. You can share these subscriptions. You guys can monitor parental controls. So if you don't want your family or any members of your family seeing some certain content, you can set up controls to block that. And you guys can also share all of your purchases. So this is a brand new feature for iOS 16. So let's click continue and see what happens after this. Now you can see we're on this invite family section where you can add up to 5 more people to your family. So I'm just going to add my mom and dad right now. So let's click invite right here. And now it's going to take us to this messaging page where it's going to say join the family. Andy is inviting you to join a family so you can share your media purchases and subscriptions. And this text message is going to be sent to my mom. So let's click send right here just to send that message. And now it's loading after that, so just wait until you're done. And for now, for the sake of this video, I'm only going to have my mom included. So we're going to click done right now. Then it's going to take us back. And now we have 1 invitation sent. And then once your mom or your family member gets that, you guys can set up restrictions, parental controls, and you guys can share which media you guys purchases, like your audio, movies, and whatnot. So definitely try out this family sharing feature on iOS 16 if you want to share that content with your family and you think it's worth getting involved in. So give that a try when you get the chance. And then it says family checklist, which is one of the coolest parts about this family setting on iOS 16. So let's click on that. And basically what you have to do is you can take advantage of all family sharing features available to you with this family checklist. You can share medical information, you can share your location, and you can add a recovery contact in case someone's in need and you need to get in contact with someone. So this is a checklist you guys can use when you get that family setting set up on your iPhone. I definitely recommend trying that if you want to involve your family with your Apple content. So definitely worth a try when you guys get the chance. And then when you click done right here, it's going to show which subscriptions you guys have shared with your family. We have none at the moment. Then there's also this purchase sharing section right here where you can set up purchase sharing. And basically what this does is it allows you to share your payment methods with your family once you guys set up this family settings on iOS 16. And you can allow for purchase sharing, which is everyone in the family will be able to share apps, media, and books that they purchase. And everyone's accounts will be separate at the same time. So everyone uses their own Apple ID, so their preferences stay private and recommended as personal. So this is a brand new feature for iOS 16, which is super cool. So you guys can share your purchases or you can keep them private with your family in certain groups. But this is a brand new feature you guys can set up later or now. It's completely up to you. I'm going to set this up later. And then we have our location, which is not shared at the moment with my family. So if we click on this right here, it's going to take a moment to load. And then basically it's going to say share your location with your family. You can share your location with all existing family members and any new family members that join later. And if you share your locations in family, you can help locate each other's devices. So this is completely up to you. This is your preference. If you want to share your location with your family members, all you have to do is just click that right here. And then you guys can customize that any way you want. For the sake of this video, since I haven't really set up family settings and my mom's the only one invited, I'm not going to dive into this right now, but all you have to do is just click share location with family and your location will be set up on this family settings on iOS 16. So definitely try out this family settings. It's super worth it if you guys want to link all of your content with your family. So give that a try when you guys get the chance. Now to get early access to iOS 16's beta version, it is super easy to do. And all you have to do is just go to Safari and then go to betaprofiles.com. That is betaprofiles.com. And the link for this website is going to be in the description of this video. So check that out after this video when you guys want to update your phone to iOS 16. But as you can see, we're now on the Beta Profiles website right here, and you guys are going to see we have the option to download all of Apple's new updates, the beta version of them, including iOS 16, watchOS 9, and others. But if we scroll down to get iOS 16 right here, all you're going to see is iOS 16 download, and it's super easy to download off of this website. It is completely safe, and all you have to do is just click Install Profile right here. It's going to take us to this warning page where it's going to let you know that this is the beta version. It's going to give you some information on how to install it, and all you have to do is just click Install anyways. So just click that when you're done, and you guys can get the next step for iOS 16's download of the beta version. You're going to click Install install anyways right here, and then it's going to take you to the next page on this website. You're going to click allow, then it's going to say the profile has downloaded, then it's going to show you the next steps in the process to get this beta version of iOS 16. So first things first is you're going to want to make sure all of your data is backed up on your phone before downloading it so it can transfer over when you download iOS 16. So quickly do that, archive and back up all of your data that you want to keep when downloading iOS 16. And then after that, it's going to basically tell you to go to your settings and install iOS 16. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now that the profile has been downloaded into my settings. Once we're in settings, we're going to scroll down to general right here. And just by clicking general, you're going to see software update, and you're going to want to click on that right here. And then as you can see, iOS 16 developer beta software is now available to download and update on my iPhone. And once you read through all this information, you're going to be able to click install anyways. And now your iOS 16 is going to begin to install and update on your phone. Like any other update with iOS or Apple, it's going to take a little bit to download. Your iPhone's going to shut off and restart. And then once that's all set, it's going to begin to download on your phone. And just like that, you're going to have iOS 16 ready to go, and you're going to be able to use it in any way you like. And like I said, this is completely safe. I've had this for my phone for 2 weeks now, and it's working incredible. And there's amazing features with iOS 16. I think it's the best Apple update yet. And I want to show you guys in this video some amazing features that come with iOS 16. So let's dive into those after you get this beta version set up on your phone. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is a complete beginner's guide for your brand new iPhone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more great content like this. I also encourage you guys to go to appfindvip.com and subscribe to our email newsletter to get the best mobile apps and games delivered directly to your email inbox. I also encourage you guys to go follow us at AppFindVIP. This is our Instagram account, and we're going to share the best tips, tricks, and hidden features on all Apple and Android technology out there. So definitely check that out when you get the chance. And then lastly, I also encourage you guys to go to bestrewardsapps.com, where you can see all these amazing apps that are going to allow you to win incredible prizes and rewards right at your fingertips. These are all affiliates of ours, and they're all apps that are definitely worth checking out. So I definitely recommend going to these apps when you get the chance. The link for all these pages are going to be in the description of this bio, so definitely check these out after the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.